что ж. Пора начинать, получается. Настроить яркость экрана так, чтобы изображение слева было едва видно. Меня всегда это удивляло, типа, насколько? Насколько едва? Степень едва можно? Ладно, пусть будет так. Допустим. Так, посмотрим. Вот мышка. Звук понятно. Изображение на ультра. Ну, допустим. Ну что ж. Поехали. Новая игра. Стрекоза — небольшой исследовательский аппарат межпланетного содружества с экипажем из 6 человек изучает отдельные уголки космоса. Посетив и изучив множество планет, команда Стрекозы завершает исследовательскую миссию, однако по пути домой их ждет еще одно задание. Несмотря на риск, астрогатор Новик лично добывает редкий, чрезвычайно ценный минерал. Почему-то вайб какого-то советского мультика пока что. Ценой сломанной ноги и значительной боли Новик добывает минерал. Я надеюсь, он Новик, а не Новик. Новик, наверное, было бы странно, поэтому Новик. Держись, Новик, мы с тобой. Однако происшествие с астрогатором... Кто такой астрогатор? Надо будет загуглить. Однако происшествие с астрогатором не мешает команде праздновать окончание цикла исследований. Для экипажа это было время большого успеха и единения. Довольные результатами, они прокладывают курс домой и отправляются на заслуженный отдых в камеры искусственного сна. Фух. Мне кажется, никого нет. Не, мы не встаем еще, да? Так, на помощь. Вы здесь, Коваль, Марит, база. Это ясно, у меня проблема. Ладно, это было бы логичнее.
I'm showing disturbing symptoms. A brain fog, severe pain in the frontal lobe. Confusion.
Ну, придется идти, ясно.
At first glance, there are no serious injuries. And yet, I'm quite concerned. I don't even know how I got here. Where here is.
У нас есть рюкзак.
I repeat. Do you hear me?
Свяжитесь с экипажем. Ладно. Ясно. Нам нужно, ну, либо встать, либо что-то сделать. О, слава богу, господи. нас уже есть рюкзак. Ага. И что это нам дает? О. Эй, не ругайся.
Base, I heard you for a moment. My receiver's dead, but the transmitter may still be working.
Ну, это уже хорошо.
Damn it, I've lost my beacon. Where is it? I have 2 solid hectobars in the tank. That's enough for several hours.
Угу. Получается, у нас есть несколько часов, чтобы найти маяк.
Just like I thought. Nothing. I'm on my own. The
Привет.
beacon can't be detected either.
А чё по звуку? Скажешь, пожалуйста?
There aren't many supplies, which would suggest a quick recce. Or was it just the end of the mission?
О, вот он. Вот он, журнал.
Let's see if the past me hasn't failed the present me. And let's hope she took notes.
Так, нам нужно листать с тобой. А, вот.
Are we on Regis 3? Doesn't ring any bells. And my crew have no way to tell me. So I report that I have no recollection of this planet. The last thing I remember. Hang on. We've closed the research cycle. We were already in hibernation. Flying back. Is my blackout a side effect of metabolic depression? That would be bizarre.
Так вкусно пахнет. Я не могу.
For some reason, our crew split into 2 groups. The first one set up camp. I wonder if I was with them. Or am I on my way there?
Итого мы имеем тревожные симптомы, сдохший передатчик и амнезию.
Both groups landed in the same place. We took 2 landers to the surface. They don't usually do this. Maybe the first one broke. The first group explored the ocean with no biologist. That's weird. And the other one
Пока что управление не то чтобы
took a
удобное.
different route. Leading to
Oh, yeah.
О, спасибо.
Моя подруга недавно потеряла 70 килограммов. Другими словами, я ее бросил.
Сильно.
right. I was heading straight to the camp.
Такое бывает. Чё? Я прослушала тебя. Ладно.
You must be somewhere near. Give me a
Подайте
sign.
знак.
Send up a flare, the probe. Anything.
Я прорала в
I'm
пустоту,
gonna head to the camp.
чтобы мне
I'll be
подали
keeping
знак.
an eye
Окей,
out for you.
окей. Чего-чего?
Landmarks. Well done, past me. You didn't disappoint after all.
Ага, у нас есть ориентиры.
I need to stop doing this.
Вычислите свое точное местонахождение. У меня топографический кретинизм. Это сложно будет. Ладно, ну, мы попробуем. Что мне надо делать?
Is that? No,
Нет, не
that's
оно.
definitely not it. Right. It resembles the eye of a needle. We have the first one. I need one more.
Еще один. Да,
I'm
господи.
looking for something that resembles a dog.
Кое-что похожее на пса. Кое-что. похоже на пса, допустим. Бинго! Кому ты докладываешь, тебя никто не слышит. Ладно. Найдите дорогу в лагерь. Надеюсь, что будет хотя бы какая-то мини-карта. Я вообще не знаю, с моим топографическим кретинизмом играть в такие игры. Ты забрала рюкзак? Я не знаю, бегать тут хорошая идея. А куда мне идти? Ага. А где лагерь? Стой. Канат. Крокодил. Что? Идти-то куда? Кемп. Просто туда. Ой. Так, а как отсюда выйти? Ага, все, поняла. Ладно, просто бежим. О, это что я нашла? Брошенное оборудование. Ладно. А он мне не нужен? Конечно, нужен. Я не знаю, детектор чего это. Да правильно, все в семье пригодится. Давай, ты фиг пойми где. Еще мы не разбрасывались.
Which doesn't make it easy to navigate. I hope the data's trustworthy and you're close by.
О, там можно что-то этот. Давай. Давай. Стрекоза?
I think I see our ship.
Супер.
You're not leaving without me, are you?
Приветики! Приветики всем! Я упала. Это значит лишь мне нужно наверх. Видимо, да. Но в этот раз не падай. Поползли. Спасибо. Мы его просто забрали, ладно. В семье все пригодится. На данный момент я имею тревожные симптомы, амнезию, и мне нужно попасть в лагерь. Но так как у меня географический кретинизм... Ладно, мне кажется, все-таки по низу лучше идти, а не по верху. Побежали. Вроде бы как у меня много кислорода. Устала. Ага, мы устаем при беге. Хорошо. Я тебя услышала. А еще у меня не работает рация, конечно же. Получается, мне надо отсюда попасть сюда. Да, блин. Я по привычке нажимаю Escape, чтобы выйти с карты. Локатор.
Oh, I have something on the tracker. I assume it's no one from the crew, so perhaps it's my beacon. Warm?
Да.
Getting warmer.
О, маяк. Как я его вовремя включила. Ну, а чё я не могу его поднять? Господи. А можно? Нельзя, да? О, все, можно.
I found it.
А звук игры нормальный или
Look for
погромче
me on your
сделать?
trackers.
Все, локатор больше ничего, да, не засек. Ладно. Все, пошли дальше. А, что это?
Or another liquid that did not allow the biocinosis to fall.
Хорошо.
Won't be easy to replenish drinking supplies.
Е.
Without tests. Filtration, as we all remember. Third rule.
А, то есть третье правило ты помнишь. Ладно, ладно.
I was about to.
Не, пропускать мы не будем, мы же проходим
Already awake.
полностью.
Good.
My body might be awake, but my brain is still in the fridge.
I wouldn't be
Правильно.
so sure, my dear. Clearly your sense of humor was first awake. Now, try to get up.
Я тоже сюда спать
slowly.
хочу.
How are you holding up,
Ну,
Gorski?
спасибо.
Don't get up just yet. Is it really so hard for you to remember a couple of simple rules?
I have to stretch my legs. They're numb.
Hibernation will do that. Just sit for a while.
Мне сказали, что я выгляжу не очень. А, я думала, я закрываю крышку, чтобы дальше лечь спать.
Here, take it and remember the third rule.
Yes, I know. Stay hydrated.
In small sips.
Пить достаточно жидкости потихонечку, поняли?
Always the first one to get up. I don't know how you do it, Merritt.
It's a matter of habit. After so many cycles of cryogenic sleep, one either gets used to it or becomes a tortoise.
Так, я поняла, чтобы что-то делать, нужно много взаимодействовать со всем.
I'm coming. This is not our system. Has anyone noticed we're in the wrong place?
Я также по утрам
It's not a good
передвигаюсь.
time.
Ясно, look for yourself. This is not the
А
right
мы
planet.
никуда не движемся. А, все в
You
порядке.
shouldn't be walking yet.
Да можно все. Все
Could
можно.
you stop it?
I'm telling you, we woke up in the wrong place.
Yes, we heard you. Enough of this, Yasna.
Угу. Мы не там проснулись.
Astrogator.
Debating chamber in 15 minutes. This can't be good.
Guess we'll find out. But first, here, hold on to it and remember.
Я извиняюсь, работу написали. Все, пойдем дальше. А что ты там хотела? На анализ жидкость взять? Ну я не знаю, нам есть куда брать на анализ жидкость?
Okay. Moving on.
Ну я хз даже. Не, давайте, наверное, пойдем туда. Просто туда. Короче, Рома, рассказываю тебе.
No time to lose.
Мне прислал багу тестировщик. Вот. Там цикл покупки индивидуального доверительного управления. И там где-то не хватает кнопки назад, где-то там крестик лишний, где-то не работает. И, короче, я уже исправила 35 файлов. Вот. И я отправила коллеге, чтобы он посмотрел, потому что там кое-что не получается. И он в шоке, что добавление кнопок у меня вышло на 35 файлов. Так, в яму не падаем. Мне еще не хватало в начале игры умереть, упав в яму. Вот по ощущениям мы правильные? Я как будто бы не в ту сторону иду. Да, я привыкну, честное слово. О, это похоже на тропинку.
way out of the valley.
О, я
Leading
правильно
more or
иду.
less towards the camp.
Даже супер.
But I can't go this way.
Думаешь? И что мы будем с тобой делать? Так, а я... Рюкзак, типа, так, это локатор. Я же брала с собой веревку, я не могу прицепиться. Так, ладно, мне нужно комикс. Настройки, управление. Так, это понятно. Взаимодействие. Отмена, карта, локатор, телеметр, детектор, ответить. Следующая реплика. Взаимодействие, левая кнопка мыши. Ускорение, выход, подъем, спуск, следующий зонд, предыдущий зонд. Как будто бы я не могу достать рюкзак. Я так понимаю, мне это нужно обойти. Раз там обрыв. Значит, обойдем. А ты не можешь, да, подняться сюда? Серьезно? Так. Допустим. Я сюда просто не могу, да, пойти? Ладно. Ладно, хорошо. Обойду с другой стороны. Это тоже типа тропинка. Мне сказали, что у меня кислорода на несколько часов. Судя по всему, в скафандре не очень удобно двигаться. Песенки поет, уже хорошо. Я смотрю, ей полегчало, раз она песни напевает. Так, с обрыва не падаем. Красивое.
On some planets, such storms last for several hundred days. I hope it's not one of them.
Несколько сотен лет. Песчаная буря. Офигеть. Ну я правильно пошла. Обошла. Красиво я не могу.
If this area is volcanically active, ash outbursts and extreme temperature changes may explain the extinction of local fauna and flora. But it's all just too idyllic. There's no dust in the air. The sky's clear and the soil.
Так, я полезла в самое узкое место. Мне на секунду показалось, что музыка стала тревожная, но только показалось. О, это же шикарно.
I see you. Can you hear me?
Да, мы же определились, что тебя никто не слышит. Край.
The escarpment is about 10 meters high. Looks like I could slide down.
Тебя не смущает, что у тебя веревка есть? Блин, ну я уже падала с высоты. Ладно, съехать так съехать.
I want to see you as soon as possible. I'll take a chance.
Ай, как на санках. Каталась на санках. О! Смотри, шикарно. Ну, почти получилось. Ну, я вообще мастак плохих решений, поэтому... Если в этой игре больше зависит от моих решений, то я соболезную всем. Мне кажется, я иду в песчаную бурю. Вам так не кажется? Еще красивые. Да ты кеп. А где? Так. Мне кажется, у меня проблема. Так, мне кажется, мне плохо. Мне плохо. Господи, потеряла сознание. Ужас.
What happened? Where?
Так, но мы на том же месте. Или нет? К лагерю, да. Меня перенесли. А, или... Ладно. А, не, как будто бы я не теряла сознание, как будто бы... Ну, типа того. На автопилоте шла. Пойдем.
Send a hopper closer to the camp. Find a place to land. I need to get back to Dragonfly as soon as possible. Go to the infirmary and do a full set of tests on myself.
Я, короче, вангую, что в лагере сейчас никого не будет. Я вот прям отвечаю. Так, а как мне по низу идти? Лагерь наверху. Наверху же лагерь. Ладно, пойдем. Я надеюсь, там можно забраться. Если нет, то придется искать другой путь. Да? Ладно, это мне ничего не дало. Вроде бы можно, да, забраться. Хорошо. То есть издалека было не очень понятно. Мне казалось, тут тупик. Потемнело, что ли? Ну, прям 99%, что там никого нет. А, не, ну хотя мне же там в рацию что-то балакали, пытались. Я просто их не слышала. Ну, полезли, получается. А она неплохо поет. Давай, давай. Вот, умничка.
I remember you. Regis' third satellite.
Третий спутник Регис, окей. Что, мы как-нибудь куда-нибудь пойдем? А, мы вспоминаем, ладно. Флэшбэки.
Astrogator, sir, crew.
Dr. Gorski, right on time. Any updates?
We have a set of data from the near-surface probe.
Great. How's the activity?
0, 0, and 2.
So, less than nothing. Atmosphere?
Nitrogen 78%.
Тоже почитаем,
argon
что ли?
2%,
Ну или
carbon
сделаем
dioxide
вид.
0, methane 4%. The rest is oxygen.
Wait, that's 16%. With oxygen concentration as such, there should be life. At least some microbes, and yet we have detected no traces.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Let's finish with the probe first. Air radioactivity?
It's virtually 0.
The word of paradise. No radioactivity, no endospores,
Очень интересное
no bacteria,
чтиво.
no mold, no viruses, nothing.
Just the oxygen. If there are no living organisms on the continent, there shouldn't be this much of it.
What if life develops on some other continents here?
No, I doubt it. Insulation outside the equatorial zone is weak. You don't see how thick the polar ice caps were, Doctor. I can guarantee a minimum of 5 miles of ice sheet, potentially 6.
That's true. There's more chance of something in the ocean. Some seaweed, algae. But why didn't life migrate to the land?
Could be because of hard radiation.
I don't think so. According to the probe readings, the ground activity is exceptionally low.
То есть,
for this
типа,
part of
там
the
есть
year.
жизнь.
I wonder if some special kind of drought-intolerant evolution occurred here. That would at least explain some of the abnormalities.
То есть на
Anyway,
планете,
we'll
где
have to take a look
большинство
underwater.
суша.
First, it would be good to know what
Ладно.
time frame we're working with. Marit, do you have the geological analyses?
It's a bit too early for mature conclusions, but this planet looks old to me. Such a fossilized egg must be at least 6 billion years old. Besides, the sun's seen better days too. It's almost a red dwarf.
Any rare resources, forms, creatures?
We can't expect such detailed data, sir. Not from this distance.
Yes, we would have to explore the surface.
Astrogator, what exactly are we looking for?
The value of this planet. For now, it may seem like the pinnacle of nonsense.
Что
but I
такое
assure you,
астрогатор?
Regis III
Мне
is
кажется,
not
пора
without worth.
гуглить. Как они
With
его
all due
называют?
respect, Astrogator, I have the impression you're not
Астрогатор,
telling us
да.
everything.
As always, Dr. Koval, your instincts are correct. Please forgive my reticence. My
Звучит
goal
как
is to
название
maintain
какой-то
unimpeded research
секс-игрушки.
neutrality. There is indeed a very important factor of interest in this planet. The Alliance.
The Alliance?
The Alliance?
Correct.
What do they have to do with it?
Well, they've sent their most powerful unit here.
But to our best knowledge, Condor's traversing a distant quadrant.
Well, I'm not talking about the Condor.
So, the Invincible.
Good guess, Doctor.
Мгм.
A steel behemoth with the power to produce billions of kilowatts in a split second, converting it into energy fields that no material body can penetrate, concentrating it into destructive rays as hot as stars that can reduce a mountain range to dust or evaporate an ocean, together with its crew of almost 100 men, professionals that are neither better nor worse than us.
Well, I dare to say we're better trained, Astrogator. They are, however, unquestionable masters of propaganda.
I know that some accomplishments they brag about are very much far-fetched, but the capabilities of the Invincible are not subject to doubt. And we as the scientific body should sever ourselves from the emotional
Кстати, вот непобедимый это ФБР в мире полиции.
We cannot ignore facts just because we don't like them, Mr. Koval.
All right. But where do we stand in all this, together with our, may I say, not quite as numerous staff?
Despite our modest forces, we still have a chance to gain a critical advantage over the Alliance, while avoiding confrontation.
Okay, and how would we do that?
Да, согласна.
We leave this planet before the Invincible arrives here.
Which is when, exactly?
Well, they're still far away.
Astrogator, please, how much time do we have to conduct safe research?
13 days.
There's no time to lose, then.
I appreciate your eagerness, Koval. Dr. Krauter, do we need full gear?
Definitely. Also, I caution you against taking off your helmets for a prolonged duration. This amount of methane is not neutral. Breathing the local atmosphere will lead to saturation drop. And you may start showing symptoms of mild brain damage. Feel stupefied. But don't
Какой
worry,
сик?
not before an hour or even a couple of hours.
I see. Dr. Gorski, will you program Artie to collect samples?
Of course.
Marrett, Krauter, please prepare for the surface. Koval, you two.
Здравствуйте.
You're leaving early in the morning.
And
Все,
what about me?
ложись.
You're
Baba.
staying on board, Doctor.
But Astrogator.
This is
Так, господи, чешется
I
нос.
need you here. As you well know, there's not much work to do for a biologist on Regis 3, if any.
А, все, я поняла.
Well, if I was ordered to
Что
stay,
такое?
what the hell am I
Так,
doing
жопу
here?
положи, пожалуйста, спасибо. Не надо так делать. Сейчас пойдешь делами своими заниматься. Так, я заблудилась. Я пришла снизу. Все, мне надо наверх. Пойдемте. Кокос, из-за тебя чуть не заблудилась.
Oh, thank goodness. Not everyone's in the field.
Да, думаешь? А прикинь, это чьи-то тела. Ну, это пессимистично, конечно, но...
Do you copy? I'm entering the campgrounds. Is anyone out there? Oh, it's just an Androbot. Androbot.
Вот тут, походу, только роботы и остались.
Androbot, guide me to the nearest crew member. Androbot, guide to people. Androbot, locate human. Damn. I'm reporting a robot malfunction. No response to voice commands. Cause unknown.
Кокос. Не мешай, пожалуйста. Да, и как и говорила, тут никого нет.
Anyone here? Marit, it's Yasna. I came for you.
Ну, это было даже предсказуемо, что тут никого нет.
Hey, anybody out there? It's Dr. Yasna.
Кокос, что ты делаешь?
Krauter was correct. Life on Regis hasn't left the water. Koval also. He said something about it.
Опять флешбеки.
Dragonfly, come in.
Hello, Regis. Dragonfly here. Dr. Yasna at the radio.
And Novik? Is his leg still bothering him?
Yes, he's been resting in his quarters.
We're setting up on the shoreline. It's late, but we still have time to examine the ocean floor. Gorski is preparing the probe for launch. We'll start research soon. Oh, one more thing, Yasna.
Yes?
It's beautiful here.
Это правда, там красиво.
Wind, sand. My suit is pinching and cramping just at the near sight.
Should I include this in my reports?
I'm serious. I don't know about you, but over the years I've learned to hate the void. We do everything to go further, see more, take mankind one step closer to omnipotence, and then we can't even take a walk on land. As if enjoying everything that's around us was almost a criminal act.
Oh, please spare me these lamentations. The only thing I can do is walk along the dragonfly corridor.
You're not missing out on anything, Yasna. Crackling suit, big gloves, debris hitting the helmet's glass.
Ну, это получается, что мы скоро узнаем, почему я спустилась вообще.
Almost.
We have to examine the composition of the ocean, not the...
Collect mineral samples.
Yes, that's right.
Koval,
Do you want to do
where are you
yours?
going?
Gladly.
Over.
For a little,
Probe in the water. I'm switching to manual.
I'm gonna take a look around.
All right, Koval. I'll allow you to go on this
100.
recce of yours.
Copy that. Thank you.
You're too soft on him, yeah. 300,
I know.
500. Damn me. Am I seeing this right? Dr. Krauser, would you please have a look here? Of course. Just a second. It's like
Koval, did you hear that?
a school of
They
fish.
found something.
I'm coming.
А, они нашли жизнь. Клёво.
I'm here.
About time. Here, take a look.
What are they doing?
They're moving away from us.
From us? I'm talking about an artificial robotic gizmo.
Right, from the probe. As soon as I swim closer to them, do you see what happens?
Is this normal, Yasna? What do you think?
It's hard to speak of normality here, but animals are usually not afraid of equipment or anything they haven't seen before.
Are you saying they've already seen probes?
I've no idea, but their behavior suggests some sort of defense mechanism. Catch at least
Прикольно.
one for examination. Then
Я
I'll
не
be able
знала,
to say
что рыба
more.
не боится незнакомого. Это даже странно.
One more time. Got it.
What did you do?
О,
I had to electrocute it. Wouldn't have caught it otherwise. I'm taking the specimen ashore.
конечно, они от вас уплывают, током их бьете.
Fine one. There'll be plenty to dissect, Yasna.
Ясно. Ну, значит, рыба здесь. Ничего не понятно. Ладно, допустим. Так, отсюда я не выйду. Как будто бы там еще, да, что-то есть. Ой! Я тебя нашла. Но, судя по позе, оно не живое. Так, Осик, не трись об микрофон, пожалуйста. Или живой.
Dr. Crowther! Didn't you hear me earlier?
Мне кажется, с ним что-то не так.
Is everything all right? Doctor, please, look at me. I report that I've located Dr. Crowther. He's in bad shape.
У него как будто бы инсульт.
Temperature normal. Pulse 2. O2 saturation is fine. There's nothing physically wrong with the doctor.
Кажется, крыша поехала.
His pupils respond properly. Look at my finger. No delay in reactions. Excuse me.
Yasna, can you hear me?
Astrogator.
Finally. I've been listening to you for 2 hours now.
О, значит, меня слушали.
No need to explain yourself, Doctor. I know everything. The transmitter was still working, so I heard your reports. Didn't have it easy.
Wait, please. I need to reconnect. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Copy you, Doctor. Loud and clear. Do I understand correctly that the Doctor's life is not in imminent danger?
That's my initial diagnosis, yes.
Yet no response to verbal communication.
None.
Conclusions, Doctor? Do you have any idea what's wrong with him?
Up until yesterday, he wasn't suffering from any mental disorders. And there are no visible injuries. So, I test his blood for toxins.
Could it be the methane from the atmosphere?
No. Methane poisoning causes different symptoms. I'm afraid it's something
Я
else.
I'll
понимаю.
prepare the infirmary. But first things first, Lana. We need to get you all on board.
Couldn't we just evacuate him right away?
If it were that easy, I would have sent the hopper long ago. Please look for the mission log. It should include crucial data about the crew's activities. We have 3 more people to find, and you still need to designate a place for the landing.
Супер. Найдите журнал миссии. Ну, он не труп, это уже хорошо, я считаю. Так, я так понимаю, в какой-то из палаток должен быть журнал. А, я не могу выйти? Меня не выпускают. Молодой человек, вы не подскажете, где ваш журнал миссии? Значит, это в той комнате. А чё меня не выпускают наружу? Кто-нибудь знает? О, вот он. Ну, погнали. Первичный анализ образцов присутствуют следы никеля, железа, бериллия и титана. Все бы отдал, чтобы понять, что это. Теория. Миллионы лет назад гигантский никелевый железный метеор попал в атмосферу Регис-3, расплавив поверхность. Нет, невозможно. Форма конструкции этому противоречит. Понятно.
Dr. Gorski has moved away from the research sector to the west.
Ah, that's right. He followed those deposits of metal.
Metal? That's why we have detectors.
Correct.
Mine died, but Krauter had one as well, didn't he?
Like everyone in the crew, Doctor.
The most important thing is probably the landing coordinates. BA 2316.
Noting. 360. Excellent. I'm uploading the data. Starting calibration. Are you looking for the detector?
Yeah, just a sec.
Так, детектор, получается, тоже это здесь должен быть, окей? Да. Все, я поняла, мне не дадут выйти далеко.
I don't understand why it wouldn't. It's a rather reliable piece of equipment.
Like everything around it.
Okay, checked. I'm leaving the tent.
Получается, теперь можно выйти.
All right, now for the robot.
It's unresponsive.
Yes, I know. I'm currently trying to establish connection.
Can I help somehow?
You must look for the others, Doctor. I'll take care of this myself. Get the tin head back on its feet remotely and secure Krauter.
I have everything I need. Just
Is something wrong with the connection, sir?
it's not working. I'm not sure why. There's a relay transmitter in the
показалось, что
camp, so the
что-то
signal
было.
should be strong enough.
A relay?
Yasna, what are you up to?
One sec. I'm looking for it.
What about the rest of the crew? You're gonna make them wait?
If the androbot isn't working properly, I can't just leave Krauter like this. He might hurt himself.
Fine. Proceed as you deem fit.
Так, найти передатчик в лагере. А
I've
вот
got bad
он.
news. Our signal is far too weak to restart the androbot.
The relay malfunction?
Not exactly. It's completely fried. I don't think a sandstorm could cause such damage.
Well, that's irrelevant now, Doctor. There must be a spare somewhere in the camp. Please search for it.
Так, мне интересно.
No luck. They're not in here.
Ладно, закроем обратно. Я так понимаю, что где-то в палатках. Или нет?
I have the extra relay.
Excellent. The signal should be back as soon as it's turned on.
О, кушать. А вон куда мне надо. Я сейчас поставлю на паузу. Покушаю. Насыпь мне, пожалуйста, чуть-чуть. Поставлю передатчик.
Yasna, focus. What now?
Very good. I'm connected. What happened here?
Is it gonna work?
We'll see. I rebooted the systems. That should help. Good, good. It's receiving instructions.
Супер. Супер, супер, супер. Так. Двое меня смотрят. Значит, я выключаю камеру, пока буду одновременно кушать. И покушаю. Принеси, пожалуйста. Не то выключила. Тут я молодец. Ну, заклинила. Ну. Ну, не... О, все. Хорошо.
Oof. I don't know if the androbot should already be doing something.
Is it still frozen?
Yes, unfortunately.
Я покушаю, потом придешь ко мне.
The positronic brain has correct readings.
Короче, мы чиним робота. Господи. Как обычно, страшный красный глаз.
It worked. He moved.
Finally. Artie should be walking now. Does he? His positional data hasn't changed.
Well, you can see that he really wants to go, but still can't. Please check his legs.
Could be the servo motor. Ah, that's it. Gosh, Tim Barton.
Все, робот починен, можно идти искать остальных.
That's an order.
Yes, sir.
Так, остальные. Ладно. Да, блин. Не привыкну я, не привыкну. Ладно, я так предполагаю, если я туда не могу пойти, значит мне надо идти куда-то туда. Вон опять тропинка. А налево или направо? Налево или направо? Тут посадочная площадка. Ага, все, да. Туда. А, горячо.
I should move. Oh, there's no time.
Я так предполагаю, что там дыра. Ну, в смысле, обрыв. Остренько. Вкусно-то как.
Finally, it works. Crouter, 5 meters. Careful.
Так, тут вода. Карта. Не туда иду. Это я иду к посадке. А мне нужно в другую сторону.
No. No point in going back this way.
Да, мы правильно шли? Ладно, допустим. Так, понимаю, место посадки будет там. Но мне надо туда прямо идти.
I found the area marked by Dr. Krauter. There's no one around.
What do you think? Can we land the hopper safely here?
I think so. Solid ground, a large flat area. We won't find a better place.
Entry point? Will it be 50 meters?
А, господи, мне же вот сюда надо было.
Accessibility is paramount.
Yes, it's relatively clean. You can send Hopper, sir.
Ладно, пошли искать. Туда? Нет. Я привыкну. Раза с 50-го, наверное, но привыкну. Вот туда. Да. Супер.
I'm entering the research area. Clear for now.
Tracker?
Silent. By the way, what did they find here?
Oh, right. You don't remember. A piece of metal sticking out of the ground. Sounds inconspicuous, but in this desert environment.
It's here. I can see the structure. I'm in the right place.
Да, это странно. Значит, тут кто-то был, получается.
Got someone. I'm following the signal.
А вот теперь музыка стала достаточно тревожная. Да, вам так не кажется?
There's something on the ground.
Да, а я не вижу. А. Поняла. Увидела.
It's a journal. Geological. Cross-section. Measurements. These are Marit's notes. She must be somewhere close.
Please search the entire area thoroughly.
Слои осадочной глины с вкраплениями черно-красной субстанции, не геологическая, не планетная, возраст по меньшему времени миллионы лет. Офигеть. Альянс космической коалиции, штаб межпланетного сотрудничества, космического подразделения, Солнечная система. Уважаемая доктор Марит, продолжая тему последней межпланетной конференции, мы хотели бы предложить вам ранг астрогаторов будущей экспедиции на Обелискос? Астерикс и Обеликс. Ваш опыт и результат... Обелиск 03. Или Обелиско 3. Ладно. Ваш опыт и результаты, достигнутые в предыдущих миссиях, показывают вашу готовность сделать следующий шаг в космической карьере. Мы ждем вашего ответа после возвращения с текущей миссии. Прикольно. А чё мы не выходим? О, все, спасибо. Что нажимала F, а оно не нажималось. Где-то там, получается. Пойдем. Пикотно было. Наверное, с той стороны. Мне интересно, а мы всех живыми найдем? Это классно. А мы... О. Понятно.
The signal's coming from the castle backpack.
Oh.
I'm close, but I can't see her.
Чего? А, вон она.
She's here. I found her.
What's her condition?
Marit, wake up. Do you hear me?
Она мертва, кажется.
Dr. Marit?
No vital functions.
What's
I
going
need
on?
to. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 1, 2. Don't do this to me, Marit. Don't. Please. Live, damn it. Marit. I beg you.
Doctor. Yasna.
No.
That's enough. Enough.
Marit. Astrogator. She's...
I know. Doctor.
В смысле, I know.
Yasna. We have to find the others.
Please give me a minute.
Of course.
Значит, получается, я была права, мы не всех найдем живыми. Земля тебе будет пухом.
Everything will be fine.
Да уж и ничего не будет хорошо. Да.
Covel's next.
Yes, I think so. You should be close.
Do you think Covel?
Let's not assume the worst. You'll find him, Doctor. Alive. I'm sure about that.
Someone's here.
Конечно, будет ГГ, если тот тоже мертвый. Живой единственный, который кукухой поехал. Я вообще не знаю, Гена говорил что-то про спойлеры. Я вообще не знаю, что это такое. Я никогда не играла, не читала, не знаю, не смотрела. О, еще один мертвый.
Yasna.
He's Don't do this to me. You're alive. Did you
Живой.
hear that, sir? Koval's alive.
I didn't doubt it for a second, Doctor. What's his current state?
Checking. Parameters normal, yet he's completely unresponsive. Koval? Koval? His eyes are so empty. Just like Krauter's. Koval! What the hell is wrong with you?
Are all the symptoms the same as Dr. Krauter's?
He's calm. Calmer.
Well, at least he's alive. Now listen to me, Yasna. The lander is on its way, but before you get Dr. Koval on board, I want you to do something. Yasna,
I'm listening.
please look around for his journal.
It's everywhere. In pieces.
Not good. Koval was in radio contact with Dr. Gorski.
Taking notes.
That's exactly why it's so important. These notes may help us find our man.
Так, я покушала. Так, буквально минута. Так, все, я тут. Вебочку тоже включаем. Только окошко главное открою, а то жарко. Все, продолжаем. Продолжаем.
I'll go over them, but it may take a while.
Have you found it?
No, it's nothing about Dr. Gorski. Found them.
Конструкции разветвляются под землей. Горский осматривает правое ответвление. Это важно. Массивный вертикальный образец, он выступает над поверхностью. Водяной резервуар, подземные конструкции. Самая большая под холмом 150 метров. Отметка. Видимость точки 4, азимут 350, расстояние 200. Опять F не нажимается. Я уже все прочитала. Я не так медленно читаю. Пустите меня назад. У меня либо с клавой что-то. Почему не нажимается? Это же F? F. Ну вот не нажимается она и все.
Surprisingly accurate. He wrote down
Ладно.
Gorski's every step.
Great. Let's get Koval to the evacuation area. Can you carry him, Doctor?
Will be pretty hard in 1G. But the gravity here should make things a tad easier.
Пошли в лагерь. А, или в зону эвакуации, да? Да.
Got him.
The underboard with Crowder is also on its way to the site. He'll need shortly.
The land is already descending.
Ascent is proceeding smoothly. Don't worry.
Да, я что-то волнуюсь, если честно. Так. Да, тяжеловато, согласна. А нам еще обратно идти. За третьим.
What could have led to all this? Krauter, dear Merit, now Cobble, an unprecedented degradation of equipment, recurring connectivity issues. It all has to be related somehow. On the other hand, how could it be? There's not much on this planet. Primitive life forms in the ocean, metal deposits in the ground, although the latter got Dr. Gorski's interest for some reason.
It's difficult to find a consistent pattern. All of this seems insane. Pure chaos. But I don't believe in coincidences. The greatest threat to humans is usually, well, humans. So I believe our crew members have fallen victim to the Alliance's actions.
I must say, in any other situation, I'd be sure of it. The Invincible, however, is not in the Lima system yet. Their other ships have never even ventured near these regions of the galaxy. Or at least, there's no indication.
Except for all these disturbing events.
Right. Something doesn't add up.
See you up there.
Нам же...
Gorski's left.
Да,
He might have
остался
made it
только
quite far.
Горский.
Agreed. Everything points to it.
I don't know how long I'll be looking for him. It might take hours before I come back. I'll go back for Marit's body first. Take her to the lander.
But Yasna, Dr. Marit is already gone. What if we also lose Gorski?
I've made up my mind, Astrogator. I can't leave her like this.
Правильно. Давай пробежимся чуть-чуть. Хоть пошла не самым легким путем. Блин, а?
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
Меня почему-то закладывает правое ухо, когда я в этих наушниках.
How do you think, sir? I'm managing. Somehow.
Forgive me,
Как отсюда
but I need
спуститься?
to know
Вон.
if you're ready to continue your mission.
Ready? I'm carrying her. Going forwards. I wonder why she's so light.
The gravity...
No, Astrogator. Not this time.
I've served with Dr. Marit for over 2 decades. She's made of sterner stuff. The sternest. Many of us relied on her. I did.
Did you know that headquarters offered her a promotion? She would have been the first female astrogator in the history of the Commonwealth.
I had no idea.
Doesn't matter anymore, really.
Not entirely. Marit will be awarded posthumously.
I'm taking you at your word, Astrogator. This could pave the way for others. And that's what she would have cared about the most.
No doubt about it.
Ух, почти дошли. Я надеюсь, что этим решением меня не убила Горского. Будет неловко. идет по плану. Простите, мальчика. Я вам тут труп принесла.
Please
как,
take good
нормально?
care of her.
Of course. Dr. Gorski's next. Let's hope he got out of danger in time.
It would be good to know what kind of danger we're talking about.
Да, было бы неплохо. Так, отправляйтесь последовать доктора Горского. Он сказал, что он правую конструкцию. Правая конструкция возвышается, что-то там у воды. Для астронавта она не очень долго может бежать. Декстер, не трися об микрофон, пожалуйста. Не трися об микрофон.
Status? What's new?
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
Right. Thank you.
Декстер, нельзя. Господи, испугалась. Так. Он говорил справа возвышается. Честно, ничего не понятно, но очень интересно. Но я попробую найти. А где-то тут, да, у нас лежало? О, вон он.
Yes, no? Everything's all right?
Yes, yes. I just need a moment to think.
Так, это от рюкзака
As soon
Марта.
as you find something,
I'll report it. No worries, sir.
Да, это от рюкзака. Я вообще не в ту сторону пошла. Господи. Возвращаемся. Я же говорю, топографический кретинизм. Пошла обратно. А мне надо было вправо от посадочной
This mission
площадки.
drags on so much.
Ты сюда не спустишься, да? Жаль,
Sometimes I think
могла бы
you're
просто
gonna take off
спрыгнуть.
without me, sir.
don't count on it, Doctor. I'm not going anywhere.
Ну, прости меня, да, заблудилась маленько. Пошла не в ту сторону, так бывает.
Еще нет. Матерись можешь? Ага. Г-102.
Все, теперь получается...
Старик бюджет, они не говёные. Но мне она зашла по форме. Но у нее есть свои...
Вот туда куда-то.
My legs feel really heavy.
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.
Да? Да. Все, отлично. Смешные звуки издают. Так, все, теперь мы ищем сигнал от Горского, который должен быть где-то здесь. О,
I'm leaving the excavation site. How did he come down?
ух. Меня больше интересует, как мы будем подниматься. Тебя нет? Вперед.
I've got Gorski's signal.
So soon? It's unlikely to be him.
Then who?
Not who, but what. It's weird. Dr. Gorski hardly ever parted with it.
With what? Ah, you're talking about the teleprobe.
Yes.
I located the probe. It's lying on the ground, inactive.
Can't be completely broken if you picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason, Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides, you'll see.
Okay. I'm opening the probe. Turning the systems on.
No, stop. Wait for my instructions. There's a button on the left side of the fuse box. Hold it, and then turn the dial again. Now go ahead.
Slide records.
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malice, extrema remedia.
Let's take a look. A photo of the first days on the surface. They started exploring the littoral zone almost immediately.
They reported as much. Wasn't until the fourth day that comms failed.
I recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig. Hours passed. 3 crew members are still there. Dr. Gorski must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
Должна еще что-то найти.
150 батарей full, чтобы комфортно.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going after those metal structures.
Yes, that's what I meant.
What's next?
Last slide.
Не, ну
There's
это понятно.
mostly noise.
Nothing in particular stands out to you, Doctor. They were digging and suddenly, poof, people are dead?
No need to shout, Astrogator. I'm just letting you know what I see.
Там
That's
же
all.
видишь, там же прикол в том,
Hang
что
on.
половина
An
этих
absurdly
стимуляторов
high electromagnetic field
катаются
reading.
по-
That's something. Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking. Still high in the slide just before. And earlier, quite normal. It happened in a matter of seconds. But there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks, a shadow.
Shadow?
Another sandstorm, I guess.
All right, Doctor. Let's move on. You may turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe with us.
Да ладно.
Супер. Что-то прояснилось, тут происходит какая-то хрень, получается. Пробую как без очков.
Got it on my radar. Now I can give commands to the probe. And? What do you see? Is it working correctly?
If you run it on manual steering, sir, then it works just fine.
That's exactly what I'm doing. You have a keen eye. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some company. I mean, apart from yours, sir.
1 second. That's odd. There's no data in the probe's memory. No ID, no nothing. Do you want to give it a new ID? Name it, basically. After all, it'll be with you for a while. So, what's it going to be?
Нет,
Huh. A name for the teleprobe. All right, I can think of something.
Copy that. I'm listening.
Шмель. Белл. Спутник.
Please enter B. B-E-E.
Би.
Now, a few more tweaks, and you'll have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
I don't see these metal structures anywhere.
The only surface structure reported was from the excavation area.
The detector's measurement is very clear. I'm going straight on.
No crossroads? Branches?
Not yet. Just one thick, tangled vein.
Я так понимаю, нам туда и надо. Вот тебе не кажется, что это типа проводка?
Huh. I guess I found the first point.
You guess? We have to be sure, Doctor.
Well, I'm at the first clear branching of these structures, such as reported by Dr. Gorski.
All right. What happened next?
He followed the branch to the right. Another thing he reported was a massive vertical structure.
Так, он пошел. Все поняла. По правому ответвлению. Окей. По правому. Зонт такой милый.
The probe detected something.
I see that in the readings. What is it exactly?
Well, the structure from the notes, it fits the description perfectly. Well done, B. I knew I could count on you.
Well, we didn't bring it to the surface for no reason. Even in the first stage procedure.
Oh, now I'm going to apply for my own.
As soon as you find Dr. Gorski, I'll see to it myself. All right. How about that point? What does it look like? What caught the doctor's attention?
Looks sort of like scaffolding set up underground. Inside the ground, actually.
An unusual structure shape?
Definitely.
Do you think someone actually built it?
Well, it's a far-fetched theory, but seems so.
Засунь твою сосиску себе промеж ложек.
The next point,
Ух ты,
the
она
third
полетела
one,
вот так.
is a metal bundle running along the
Ah, это
bottom of some
другие.
water reservoir.
Interesting. An object as such should be easy to locate.
Водяной резервуар. Ну, поехали, поехали. Надо попить.
Видел банан? Там шорс, посмотри.
Так. Погнали. Да, что ж такое? Интересно, люлей получу или выпить надо?
Или?
One step at a time, Yasna. One step at a time.
Ну, и кто-то разговаривает. Так, резервуар с водой. Блин, а как я буду с ним обратно идти? Я надеюсь, он своим ходом будет идти.
There's the water.
Давай.
And the metal bundle?
As expected, it's at the bottom. Before you ask, sir, there's little to say about it.
All right. So how many are left?
2 points, or at least that's what he told Koval. What he did next, it's hard to assess.
But the battery and the detector last for only a few hours. So we
Нет, ты
couldn't
же
have gone
видишь,
much
там даже
further.
прицел через машину практически
The
не
fourth
видишь.
Sure,
point is a
точно.
structure that fills a rock massive, on top of which he found surface structures.
Sounds like a crucial node in this whole system.
Так, ну, зон, по воде я не пойду. Я ссу туда идти. Вот так поверху пойдем. Согласен? Супер. Фоткай меня. Не хочет. О, следы ботинок. Это же великолепно.
Gotcha. I found his tracks. Finally, some tangible evidence that he was going this way.
Good. And it's down
Ой, там
here
что-то
all the way,
светится.
Doctor.
I wouldn't be so sure, Astrogator. The next point is at a height of approximately 100 meters. Definitely uphill. I think I'll catch up with Dr. Gorski on the other side.
That wouldn't be such a bad scenario, right?
Лава?
Though I wouldn't mind if we bumped into each other before the climb. I think we have the fourth point.
Красиво. Куда идти-то? Ну, зонд был далеко от него, а как? То есть он потерял зонд, аж там. Ладно, допустим. Что, он его не мог запустить?
Time seems to be slipping through my fingers like sand. So much sand.
You sound tired, Yasna.
Because I am tired, Astrogator.
Тут я наверх не поднимусь.
I confirm. It's the fourth one. I see our flag.
О, вот, подъем. Нашла. Супер. Пойдем, шмель. Темнеет, что ли? Ты мне так станешь верным другом и соратником.
Whilst traversing this planet,
Икс кому-то надо?
I'm becoming more and more convinced that what I know is not the same as what exists. What can exist.
I must admit it's an interesting thought.
Эй,
And quite disturbing.
не надо, я тут.
Ну где гарантия, что я тоже не поеду кукухой, пока его ищу? Да, он очень далеко зашел. Как я с ним буду возвращаться? Ладно, очень надеюсь, что он на своих двух.
I have a feeling we're in the dark. We have to find a way.
Agreed. You should move on.
That's not quite what I meant. But yeah, I probably should.
Это были какие-то философские изречения сейчас.
Что все, типа битрейт нормальный, все, пропусков нету, все хорошо, но дико лагает. Приехали. О, без урона даже. А чё, Паш, может в зону поедем? А, да?
Ну, я надеюсь, что я правильно иду. А вот, да, подъем. Все. Да? Я же тут поднимусь. Как будто бы нет. А, ну да, это не тропинка. Ладно.
Да.
When you admire a beautiful view, an hour seems like a minute. But a minute on a hot stove will seem longer than an hour.
Does Regis 3 feel like a hot stove?
Sometimes.
А, это я.
Ну, ладно, допустим, чем-то похож. Значит, правильно иду. Ха! Я сделала круг.
Да, машина не так ездит должна.
И как это получилось? Ладно, попробуем еще раз.
I heard that the difference between past, present, and future is nothing but a persistent illusion.
That's a quote, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure why it came to mind. Whoa, hey! Easy there.
Так, поднимаемся наверх. Допустим. Я вообще не поняла, как я вокруг обошла. Если честно. И главное, она не сказала, что мы идем по кругу. Так, как мне... Я вангую, 3 часа сейчас буду идти. Дорогу искать.
Ясно. Focus. What now?
Да, соберись, ясно. Пойдем там посмотрим. Вон он флаг, то есть надо туда, наверх. Как он туда попал? А зонт не может мне маршрут проложить, не? О, я тут не была. О, могу подняться. Отлично. Кажется, я справилась.
I should move. Oh, there's no time.
Да, привет.
Тачка приехала или где-то на оранжевом метке?
Какая молодец.
Three, two, one.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way. Thank you for your assistance. Without your help, it would have taken much longer.
What's the plan for the second flight? The same place?
That would work best. Certain, proven. When you and Dr. Gorski come back, I'll send the lander right away.
Бросил нас. Ладно.
I've reached the top. The doctor discovered something new from here. Something he called bushes.
Huh. I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
No, Jasna. You're the one who reported it to me. Right after you landed.
Seriously? Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir. Wait. Koval noted down the parameters. Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy that. I'm sending the probe.
Самая большая под холмом отметка. Видимость точки. Да, блин. Оно опять не работает. Вопрос, проблемы с игрой или с кнопкой? Все.
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor. It's gonna be harder than before.
На зеленой метке нажал, выше.
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable yet?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculations will only take a moment.
О, а сразу можно было? А где вообще мой шмель?
Синий. Синий, Ярик.
Hi, B. Lead the way.
Давай, показывай.
I must say, it's a clever device, this probe of ours. Hey, can it fly for this long?
Yes. Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
Of course, I wasn't being serious. However helpful they may be, they're still just tools in the hand of man, often faulty.
Люди тоже часто ошибаются.
We have a problem.
Something serious?
I already mentioned the faulty machines, right? Well, the route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially? Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly, sir?
No, not in the course of evolution. You can't.
Моя голова закружилась.
Like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for visible
Да, я
changes.
справилась.
Have you started to fear for your position?
Maybe they can be improved rapidly, but these are only selected modules. Algorithms. There's still a long way to go to develop an artificial brain that would even slightly reflect the complexity of the human one.
Yes, we probably won't live to see that.
Probably not. Besides, no intelligent machine would take this job.
Это смешно.
Can you hear that?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
That's the point. Nothing. Silence. We're talking about robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, I don't know. He must be a long way from here.
Dr. Gorski, are you here somewhere?
Очевидно, что нет. Ну, либо не может ответить. О, кусты.
These bushes are kind of weird.
You better stay away, Doctor. I'd like a brief description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to
Oh,
use the
привет.
language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations.
Трись об микрофон, и ты тоже.
They grow out of cracks in the bare rock. They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters. They can be singular, though in some locations they create a uniform thicket that covers the walls of the ravine in a rusty brush-like layer. That's how it looks, to put it briefly.
Would you also venture to guess their significance? Some function, purpose?
Looking at the amount of sharp ends and edges, they're rigid, probably a very hard structure, not to mention their appearance.
Yes?
These bushes must serve a defensive function.
Defense? Against what?
Good question. I don't see anything they could compete with. No potential predator on the surface or in the air. So, maybe it's something underground.
Yes, maybe.
Astrogator, Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
So, most likely lose contact too.
О, все, вот и тревожная
There's
музыка.
only one way to be certain. It's your decision, sir.
Please continue your search. We have to find him.
That's the unwritten rule, isn't it? Under no circumstances do we leave anyone behind.
That's right, Doctor. Doctor.
The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
Да вы издеваетесь.
Нам сказали их не трогать, а мы полезли через кусты. Ну, в принципе... Опа, флешбеки. Моя маленькая пришла тут ко мне. Вот кокоса слишком много последние 2 дня. Она не отходит от меня почти. Мы приземлились, да?
Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good? Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Кокос.
Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
I'm going outside.
Блин, только не переверни стакан, пожалуйста.
The dust has already settled.
Да, я тебе говорю, не переверни стакан. Где? Кокосик.
I've located the second lander. Our people are still on this planet.
Ah, very good. I was afraid they might try to fly off, which wouldn't be the best idea given the loss of communication with Dragonfly.
Sir, something's wrong.
What is it?
The hatch is half open. Did they report hydraulics failure?
How should I know? You were the last person in contact with the crew, Doctor.
Right.
А то он нет? Да, потом.
I'm inside.
And? How is it?
Не видел второго.
Even if they wanted to, they couldn't go back to Dragonfly. Their lander looks damaged, to put it mildly. Or more accurately, it seems like a storm has passed through it.
Understood. I mean, I don't understand how it happened. But that means...
Hopper is the only vehicle that can take us home. Affirmative.
Right. Well, then we can't afford another mistake. I'm taking the lander into orbit. I'll send it directly to the camp as soon as we find a suitable landing zone.
Astrogator, I don't know what we expected. Coming here at the end of our expedition, the equipment is barely working. If it works at all. And you, sir. You barely escaped alive. Okay, I admit that we have a very successful campaign behind us, but I feel like we've used up all our luck. And now, we're asking for trouble. It's just one planet too many for us.
We're Which doesn't change
Что
the
там,
fact
что там?
we're here. Let's focus on completing this mission. There won't be another.
Ищ.
It better be that way. We have the right to come home at last.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with
Последний
such a
76
law.
просто
But there is one thing I can refer to when we find ourselves in a difficult situation. If the continuation of the mission endangers the lives of the crew, the provisions of the imprimis homini law apply. First and foremost, the safety of people is what matters.
The situation is bad, Astrogator. Though it wasn't much better at the beginning of the mission. Whoever sent us here didn't care about our safety at all.
Enough! Please don't put me in an even more difficult position. Rejecting a new mission and
Я умею
questioning the validity of
наглядать.
the current one are two different issues. And you're one step away from disciplinary action, Doctor.
Copy that. Over and out.
Разозлила астрогатора.
Damn, you were right, Cobble. It's beautiful here.
Да, правда, красота.
I have an object in sight.
Красиво.
This is where they searched the ocean's biocenosis.
Meaning... Oh, where they call that fish, right?
Yeah. They stopped here first, then walked along the coastline northward.
Correct. But I think you might consider taking a shortcut towards the east, straight to the camp.
Just need to find the right route. They stopped for a break.
How do you know? Are there any signs of the crew?
I found a cigarette butt and a pack.
Нас, короче, вот здесь.
Someone was smoking here,
So, they didn't give a damn about the regulations.
disrupting the ecosystem.
That's not the point. I understand you want to minimize the effects of our interference here, Doctor, but the mission's safety is at stake. I don't think I have to explain to you the dangers of igniting a dusty atmosphere. Preserving the integrity of Regis 3's already
Ну не
extinct
получится.
ecosystem is not a priority in this scenario. Negligible, actually.
Security procedures exist for humans. The rule of integrity is for the sake of everything alien to us. We shouldn't place one above the other.
You're saying, Yasna, the mission and the safety of our people have the highest priority.
Excuse my interruption, sir. Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
Yes, I confirm. This rate will reach the camp within an hour. So, continue. Always.
Always? Are we really that self-righteous?
Of course, Doctor. We must be the
А
most
ей палец в
important
рот не
to
клади.
ourselves, and they must be the most important to themselves, whoever they will be. In the end, the strongest will survive.
This route may be faster, but it's not the easiest. Anyway, back to our conversation.
Isn't that how evolution works?
Not in a biological sense, Astrogator. Besides, I'm not convinced if we should interfere with everything alien to us just because we can.
Doctor, interference is at the heart of human nature. Man would still be a monkey if he'd only looked at trees instead of cutting them down.
Yes, we have a nasty nature. I can't argue with that.
Господи. Бежим. Уже устала.
What is this? peculiar inorganic structure. It looks like some spiky metal growths.
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stabilized, we will take samples. I promise.
А, так это от кустов.
I feel nauseous. Suddenly. That's not it. I feel darkness. Hang on.
Поплохело мне, видать, от кустов. Ой. А. То есть теряла я сознание вместе с кустами. Это странным, да, не показалось? Очнулась в пустыне, вообще фиг знает где, ни кустов, ничего. Так, Кокосик, я понимаю, что ты спишь, но мне надо отойти на секундочку. Вот так вот. Так, здесь вернусь. Кокосик, развлекай аудиторию.
Смотри, слышь, смотри, он наваливает.
Я присяду с вами вместе. Что ты ушла? Да. Так, ну что ж, пойдем дальше. Искать мужчину. Так, это что? Это микрофон. Нам туда. Отлично. Let's go.
Are you there? Over. I guess that's a no.
Похоже на то, да.
Ляп.
Is everything all right?
Yes, yes, all good. They're already in the infirmary on life support.
Опа,
We found them in time.
Yes. Maybe them.
Опять пришла?
Merits.
You're too hard on yourself, Yasna, as usual.
Кокос.
But if I...
Please stop. If it's a very cruel word, you don't deserve
Кокос. Ну. Спасибо.
15 килов пирожка.
Грызет мне провод от наушников зачем-то.
Guess I know where Gorska was going. I confirm, Gorski was here.
Ярик, выходи.
His rope is still hanging from the slope.
That's a good sign. Since he left it, he intends to come back this way.
Why hasn't he yet? I'm going down after him. Tell me one more thing. When it comes to Marit, are you going to use a grave tapper?
Yes, I'm considering that as a possibility. And what is your opinion?
Я не знаю, что это такое.
Trust that report.
One sec. Oh, I'm at the end of the rope.
Isn't that good?
Not at all.
What do you mean?
I'm stuck. I'm hanging with all my weight on the rope, away from the wall. There's still a fair few meters left to the ground.
Can you go back?
Using just my hands, strapped with all this extra weight? No, not a chance.
What if you sway?
I can just jump off.
Is that safe?
500,
A substantial fall on unsteady ground. This is hardly a maneuver that I would describe as safe.
Нет, смотри, он
So let's take a moment to analyze the situation.
I'm thinking, if Gorski went down this way and didn't break anything,
Yeah, we don't know that, Yasna. He could keep going even with injuries.
Или трейнстейшн, или
all
он
right,
реально.
so do you have another idea? Oh, will I be hanging like this until the end of time
Не знаю,
itself?
если он этот,
There is a
Run-
certain
run- run control?
possibility, or rather
может
uncertain,
куда-то
but maybe it's worth trying.
далеко упасть.
I'm listening.
Да, рассказывай,
Can you see
чувак.
the
Нет,
front?
тут очень далеко, параши, знаешь, сел, и
Yes.
залутался, и он будет прям аккуратно,
It's
аккуратно.
flying near me.
Good. If I instructed it to fly as close as possible to you, you could grab onto it.
You sure it will hold me?
That I cannot guarantee.
All right, let's give it a try.
I'm entering the instruction. You must guide me.
One meter forward.
Лайфстиллер, который. Я тебе
It's still too far.
I'll try one more meter then.
Ну, все-таки два было. Плохой глазомер. Ой,
Could say so.
прости, шмель.
I fell from a lower height. It was a soft landing, though.
Спасибо тебе. Я тебя, правда, ударила, но... Сам понимаешь.
We had our last contact with Regis a few minutes after noon. Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone. Communications blew up shortly before he got here.
This place is amazing. It's all made up of these structures. Except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
Ух ты.
Maybe that's why Dr. Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be
Wow.
it. These structures form entire multi-story complexes. They look like a city.
Are you saying that
No, no. There's no point in jumping to conclusions yet. Left or right? Are you receiving a signal?
what signal?
From Dr. Gorski.
No, no. Why are you asking?
He tried to open up a connection, set up a transmitter.
There's nothing on the comms, but I'll check the record history. Please give me a moment.
Dr. Gorski set up the flags.
So, he kept going, despite the lack of communication with the rest.
You'd have to see it with your own eyes, sir. This place. Gorski may have lost himself in his discovery.
Are you joking, Doctor? Lost himself? Gorski? He may not have respect for the unknown, but he has his feet firmly on the ground. Should be looking for a way back by now.
I think he must have discovered something. And since he suffers from excessive ambition, he's capable of stupid acts in the name of a breakthrough.
Wow.
2 more hours.
Huh?
That's all Gorski has left of oxygen, at best.
And at worst?
He's just finishing it up. Though it all depends on his activity.
If I remember correctly, there is a risk of methane poisoning.
That's right. According to Dr. Krauter, negative symptoms can appear after an hour. Maybe after a few hours.
Тележки вообще
I think you'll find Gorski by then.
на тележке проезжал.
Let's hope so.
А мы тут его ждем. Понял?
Да. Блин, все равно достаточно интересно.
We've gone over everything in that area. Ah, I see the probe. Has it found anything?
It's not making any measurements at the moment.
Oh, why?
The overload protection is activated. Until I do a reset, it's on manual control.
Is it because of my flight?
It's possible, but please don't worry about it. What matters is that you're fine.
Wouldn't it be better if I helped you? I can close it manually after all.
I need some direction first. How to bring it to you.
No problem, I'm on it.
First, let's find a place. Otherwise, you won't be able to help me, Doctor.
It's a bit like Pando.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about, Doctor.
A colony of populous tremoloids. American aspen. The new trees grow not from seeds, but from root suckers of old trees. As a result, it's one giant organism, thousands of years old.
So you're in a dead metal forest?
Huh, that does sound bizarre. Though maybe.
Doctor, something has been recorded after all.
There. I found the right place.
All right then. I'm waiting for instructions.
Well then, sir. Play it. Maybe we'll finally find out what's going on with the doctor.
Let's hope so. Gorski to base. I repeat, this is Gorski. Base, come in. No doubt, it's him. Now let's keep listening. But as soon as you report anything, Doctor, I'll stop the recording. Bugger. No confirmation again. I report. I've made an amazing discovery. Geometric structures that a thicket of bushy, pointed rods and slats. Mostly iron, but not only. Molybdenum, carbon, tungsten. Altogether similar to a giant integrated circuit. A million swarm of tangled cables. Not a trace of electric current, polarity, not even residual magnetism. Maybe once upon a time, centuries ago, petawatts or exawatts of power flowed this way. To compare with something, it's probably a machine.
Может быть, это вся планета огромная машина.
Collective structure. Maybe it was some kind of electronic brain. It makes me think of the Lyrans, a race of extinct sentient beings. Supposedly, they knew about light astrogation before we invented the wheel. They had to save themselves from the explosion of Nova. They sent ships. The remains of those ships have been found, ash to a chip glued together. I've seen hypothetical schematics. The structures here remind me of those. Okay, moving on. Readings. Well, that's it. What follows is just a humming noise. Any thoughts, Doctor?
So far, it all leads to one conclusion. This is not a place for a man. Nor for any humanoids.
Then who is it for?
Maybe it's really an alien technology. Those Lyrans.
As far as I know, all information about the Lyran civilization is just guesswork. Many consider Lyrans to be just a myth, so I wouldn't take it too seriously.
Well, I think there might be something to it.
By the way, you were right, Doctor. Gorski did lose himself in his discovery, in spite of everything.
I can see the relay up close. Looks broken. This is starting to look like a deliberate diversion to me.
You may be right. The question is, who's behind all these disruptive activities?
That I don't know, sir.
Что там с зондом? Будем его сажать, чи не? Ладно, идем дальше. Офигеть. Опа.
There are more traces, this time handprints, and a drop detector.
What? Did I hear you right?
У меня и ОБС, который подлагивает.
Yes, sir, you heard correctly.
Битрейт нормальный.
I'm afraid we must be ready for any eventuality.
Well, that doesn't mean we should assume the worst. I still believe you'll find him, Doctor.
На перекрыв орёт. Ну да. Вдруг кто-то будет мимо проезжать.
Эта штуковина не работает. Локатор, который...
Конечно,
Офигеть.
трейнсейшн пониже, ну, правее возьмешь, сам ловишь.
Ouch!
Ауч.
Now, what is it?
I took a shortcut.
On purpose?
Я как раз туда пантер
Not
подпрыгал.
really.
Страшно, если честно.
Давай дальше. И где у нас есть? Справа. Попробуем
I
дальше.
found something. Again.
I'm listening.
More of the
Я
same
готов.
stuff. Gorski's things. More traces. Fine. Actions devoid of logic.
Back in the camp, you reported Merritt's abandoned things.
A backpack and a
Hey,
journal,
there.
yes. This scene looks disturbingly similar. Finally!
Посидел?
I have his position.
Have
Not
Ну,
yet.
хорошо у нас.
Gorski, are you here? It's me, Yasna.
Будем считать, что пантер выглядит.
Still nothing.
Yeah.
Ну, одного же. Одному шагу.
Опять
I found
рюкзак
his
нашла.
backpack. You know what that means, sir?
Yes, he's without oxygen. We must hurry.
Almost there. Oh, there he is. Got him. He's not moving.
Дышит. Фух.
Gorski! Gorski! Look at me! His eyes are closed.
Is he breathing?
He's alive, but barely.
Did he react in any way?
Sir, Saturation is within the lower range. Risk of tissue hypoxia.
Подходь ко мне.
Other reactions?
Gorski! Come on!
Calm down, Doctor. Get him out of there. The probe's already looking for a landing site.
Еще один ТС-2. Куда поешь?
Okay. Let me just... I'm pulling him out. Done. He's out. I activated his SOS. You should pick up a transmission with his parameters, sir. Well?
Nothing. Transmitter in the suit must be too weak.
Should I retrieve his booster from the backpack?
No point. Better to set up a relay. We have to do it anyway so that Hopper can land in this maze. Have a preliminary scan of your surroundings. There's an open area nearby. You have to move Gorski there. The Bro will guide you.
But he's not stable. I must share my oxygen with him, Astrogator.
You need a spare for that. The protocol doesn't provide for connecting two suits at the same time.
In that case, I'll give him my tank.
Negative. I went around that. If you faint, the doctor won't carry you.
The membrane looks intact.
What did you say? I didn't hear.
Подготовься, да.
Hold on, Gorski.
Мы уехали.
You
Нас там не
speak
возьмут.
Pubg, Doctor. Please repeat.
It's nothing, Astrogator. Some static on the line.
Какие дороги? Какие дороги?
Ме?
О, здесь надо посидеть.
Так, а где зонд? Который будет показывать дорогу. Ой, я надеюсь, я дойду. И нужно, наверное, сегодня заканчивать. Завтра еще работать.
I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir. It all just takes longer than expected.
I know the situation. No need to explain yourself, Doctor. We're in this together.
Не, серьезно, а где зонд? То есть, я понимаю, что я не пройду. Куда идти? О. Вон там, кажется, дорога.
Я паспорт есть, парень. Минус тебе. Тройка документ.
Так, где тут должен быть зонд?
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Прямо на дороге стоит.
Are you out in the open already?
Sort of. Yes.
Once you set up the transmitter, I should...
Почему все такое красное? Тебе не кажется это странным, нет?
Saturation almost within the red.
I don't know. Everything is shaking. No! No!
Кажется, мы падаем, сверчок.
I caught the probe. I'm...
Прям страшно.
Fuck!
Нет,
Flying!
спасибо.
Офигеть.
What? What was that?
Есть.
Astrogator, I'm underground. It's hard to determine my exact location. Novik, do you copy?
Видимо, не слышно. Блин, а я кислород отдала. ГГ.
Please come in. I'm sending an SOS. Anyone, please. Okay. Stay calm. Just keep it together. Heartbeats racing. Deposit of water, probably unsafe for consumption. I'd rather not risk it. Meteoric waters. Too deep. Let's hope it's not fossil. Slippery terrain. Poor visibility. Considering all factors, situation hopeless. At least I got flares. Oh, come on. Gotta be kidding me.
Ух. Так. Ну, без сигнальных огней, так без сигнальных огней. Давай, поднимайся. Чуть, малыш.
Okay. Careful.
Ну, конечно, конечно, конечно. Ау.
Fucking great. I can't. I just. Can't. Pretty much fucked.
Ну, это правда.
That's my considered opinion. Fucked.
Вверху дымит.
Матюкается. Меня, кажется, зовут.
Who's that? Crowther. Is that you? But how? You were supposed to.
Иди кого-то отрепают.
Doctor? Why won't you answer me?
Боже, чуть не обосралась. Какого черта? У тебя галлюцинации?
It's good to see you again, Jasper.
Fortunately, there is no time
Еще
for
где-то один.
pleasantries. We need to get out of here now.
У вас 5 человек еще. Он на пачке слева от тебя, ладно?
How are we supposed to do that? You're way up.
Look to your left. It should be easier from there. I'll keep an eye on you from above. You won't lose me if we stay in contact. And hopefully, both of us will make it to the surface.
You are joking, right? I can barely stand on my feet.
As long as you have the strength to talk, you have the strength to walk. Come on, get up.
Что-то я вангую, что это галлюцинации.
Arsehole.
Да, это права, страшно. Только от одного вида тошнит.
Say something.
Окей, твой вес ушел.
I can't stand this dreadful silence.
Silence is harmless. You shouldn't be afraid of it. Unlike other things.
I'm not afraid. I'm just tired.
Don't play tough. If you're not scared at all, you've lost your mind already. Your situation, to put it mildly, fails to instill optimism.
Хватай воды.
Oh, what were you thinking, really?
Хватай под забор.
I warned you against opening your helmet,
Сейчас можно.
let alone giving all your oxygen to a dead man.
Зазонку,
A complete failure of reason in the act of futile heroism.
Открывай до нога.
Gorski isn't dead. That's why I left him my damn tank.
Might as well be. Do you really think giving him oxygen was enough? Something attacked you up there. Odds are, it got Gorski as well.
We'll check and come back for him. Novik should be monitoring his parameters after all.
Yeah, about that. You shouldn't trust everything the old man says. He only tells us what he sees fit.
Huh? What do you mean?
Doesn't matter now.
Slow down. I need to rest.
Rest is for the dead.
Ладно. Справедливо.
I've had enough.
А ну поднимайся.
Enough.
Поднимайся.
Faster, Yasna. We're racing against time, Yasna. We're constantly fighting for life, Yasna. Enough of this nonsense. I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to fight.
All right, Yasna. Have it your way.
At least you're agreeing with me for once. Now let me close my eyes for a moment.
Rest as much as you need. You did everything you could. But even that wasn't enough. You have the right to finally give up.
No, not over.
Мы не
I
сдаемся,
haven't
нет,
given
нет.
up yet.
Can you walk?
Yeah, probably. I just need to catch my breath.
On second thought, I imagine there are worse places to die. It's rather peaceful, actually. Just close your eyes and let yourself go.
Okay, I'm getting up. Turns out I prefer to live than let you talk me to death.
Все хорошо.
right attitude.
Мне кажется, это галлюцинация.
Thank goodness.
There you are. All my talking turned out to be quite helpful, huh?
Don't push it, Krauter.
Господи, это жутко. А, то есть мне надо обойти.
Do you see this?
Well, if you're talking about coal deposits and the bones of prehistoric reptiles, then yes, they're further up as well.
What do you think that means?
Isn't it obvious? Dinosaurs once lived on Regis 3.
Don't mock me, Krauter.
No, I'm serious. Millions of years ago, this planet had to be teeming with life until something got rid of it. Quite effectively.
Even more skeletons. Annoyingly now, there are no comms. Nobody will know of this discovery if we get stuck here.
Relax. The old man will send another expedition. And they will find them, but a lot of us.
Thanks. For a moment there, I forgot how screwed I was. Good that you reminded me.
Maybe your situation would be better if you didn't stop to admire the fossils.
Now you sound like Novik.
Touche.
Or it didn't allow organisms ashore. Perhaps stop them from leaving the water.
Вот, да, он постоянно оказывается впереди меня. Значит, он галлюцинация.
Simple. I outpace you because I'm moving my legs, not my mouth.
По море идет за тобой.
Come. It's time to be among other people again. They are there, somewhere. I promise.
О, господи. Ну это жутко. А куда идти? Не сюда.
I'm starting to have second thoughts. What if something's waiting for me? Something that caused my fall?
It doesn't matter now. You stay here, death is certain.
Опять трясется.
Yes, sir. I'm getting your SOS. Receiving your vitals.
Astrogator, I'm here. Over.
Finally! Yes, sir. You can't even imagine. It's really good to hear your voice again, Doctor.
Sir, I saw Krauter.
Yes, sir. Are you saying? What?
Бегай, Вадик, вот здесь.
I don't quite understand myself.
All right. Let's leave that for now. Are you lifted in anyway? Yes, sir. Are you there? Do you copy?
Ой-ой-ой-ой. Это что такое?
What kind of deadly shit is this?
Doctor, what are you talking about?
There's something here. It looks like a machine. But found a hole in the wall. And I was marching on these kind of crab legs.
You must have
Что это
found your way
такое?
immediately.
Actually, I recognize this noise. It's a damn thing that dropped me underground.
Very likely. I even have a suspicion of what exactly we're dealing with. One of the flagship machines of the Alliance would match the description. Walking antimatter cannon. Antimatter.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, indeed. Any progress? Do you still have a visual on the object?
I seem to be in luck. It behaves as if it's searching for something. And completely ignores me. I think it's moving away from me.
Excellent. Don't stop yet, though. The greater the distance between you and this machine, the better.
How is it possible that the Alliance machine got here before us?
I'd like to know myself. If our intel's incorrect, and it...
I can see a passage, but it doesn't look very inviting. Anyway.
I'd like to know myself.
Shit! I'm still here. I have to... I'm stuck. I can't move. Oh, it's coming at me.
Ой, мать, как же страшно.
It's getting closer. It's gonna crush me. I've got nowhere to run.
Шмель.
I'm gonna die here after all.
А,
Хорошо.
Come in! Jasna, we must evacuate you. I'm getting parameters.
I'm okay. Though I don't know why.
Are you able to go on?
I think so. So please, wait a minute. I guess it's busted for good. I found a box. Also a switch.
Probably from the registry. Can you get the record?
Let's see. You guessed right, sir. The Alliance is indeed already on the planet. They even managed to set up a field base.
How could headquarters have got it so wrong? According to intelligence, the Invincible was not due to arrive for another 14 days.
I guess we should
жесть.
ask them back home.
Ключа.
Ить. Блин, не могу остановиться.
Каленый хорошо. На крыше. Да, на этой крыше. Забыл кнопку.
That's me. Wow. It really did almost flatten me. Probe. It distracted the antimats.
You say that as if it did it on purpose.
How else to explain it?
Я выкипал.
Coincidence?
I don't believe in such coincidences, Astrogator.
Ты шмель. Бросился на огромного робота, чтобы меня
The
спасти.
probe was broadcasting a while ago, so maybe we can save its call.
You could say that since I found the probe, I haven't been alone.
I'm sorry, Jasna. Maybe it can still be rebuilt. Anyway, you're not entirely alone.
I feel like I've lost another companion. My last one.
You still have me.
Not down here. Okay. It cooled down.
Are you talking about the probe core?
Well, they say in order to win over a person, you have to still their heart. But the key is to get their brain.
You know that's just a metaphor.
Anatomically incorrect and highly overused, yes. Okay. Time to get out of here.
Not good. You simply don't get a break.
What is it this time?
Stormfront is approaching your location.
Now of all times.
I know, Doctor. But please muster up a little more strength. Let's not forget that the Alliance is militant.
Wait a minute. Do you have any specific expectations of me? Since I'm nearby their troops.
It's hard to call them specific. We need to learn more.
You're missing the most important thing, sir. We still have to save Gorski. I don't know what your silence means.
I was going to tell you later. I'm really sorry.
What?
His readings.
No. No, don't finish. That's impossible.
You did absolutely everything you could. Unfortunately, sometimes even that's not enough.
I did nothing. Just nothing.
By the way, how are you feeling?
And how am I supposed to feel?
I mean the lack of your oxygen tank.
So you know.
Gorski's oxygen jump didn't come out of nowhere, and your saturation is dropping. So, how are you feeling?
I've already experienced what Dr. Krauter referred to as mild cerebral symptoms. Oh, damn it! The storm's getting worse.
How?
I had a long and tiring conversation with him. Please don't ask for details. Investigator. I found their vehicle.
The transporter?
No. A rover. There's no one inside either. The equipment looks undamaged though.
Are you sure? Please take a look around.
Боже.
Yes. But I still have to pop back outside. Let's check something.
Time is pressing, Doctor.
Yeah.
I know. But it's important. Got it.
What? What are you talking about?
I found an oxygen tank.
Of course. Why did I think of that? Rescue kit is essential in all vehicles, even the Alliance.
Жесть.
Yes. Oh, that's what I needed.
Вот я зря переживала.
Time to hit the
Нашел
road.
все будет. Да, что ж такое? Зайди обратно.
The engine started.
Then what are you waiting for? Leave this cursed place. Actually, why don't you even ask me?
Oh, shit! It hit the bonnet!
Don't worry. Even if it hits the rover directly, you'll
Я же ничего не вижу.
Yeah, the vehicle is kind of a Faraday cage. The energy will flow through the body, discharging to the ground.
I'm not worried. I'm a goddamn oasis of peace. And there are exceptions, you know. Such as the windshield shattering at high voltages.
Не то чтобы видимость хорошая.
At that time I was still a coordinator, but the crew was quite similar. Chemist, cyberneticist, a doctor, an engineer and a physicist. Simple reconnaissance mission. But there was a miscalculation and we crashed the rocket. Then we put it back together. From whatever was on hand. It's quite a machine. A true Frankenstein monster, so to speak. Even more terrifying were the creatures we found on the surface of Eden.
Oh, wait. Creatures? You are making this up, aren't you, sir?
Not at all. I was indeed on a mission to Eden. However, I might have exaggerated a bit.
А! Чёрт! Да господи, ничего не видно. Ладно, это лучше, чем пешком. Я все-таки галлюцинация. Вот он, проход.
Damn it! I'm having trouble finding the right way.
You've got to head southwest.
How am I supposed to know
Твою
where
мать!
southwest
А,
is?
все в порядке.
I don't have a compass, remember?
The city attracts lightning, so the fewer flashes on the horizon, the better.
Да простите.
I'm moving into a cave. The storm has subsided.
Ой. Водитель из меня не очень.
Нет.
I found a place to hide.
A Faraday cage?
That's not it. I left the structures behind. It's an ordinary rock formation.
Even better. You have to catch your breath eventually. Can I ask for one thing? Could you find the model number of the rover?
What for?
I've got an idea, but it depends on the model.
Emmet 2001. Could that be it?
Let me see. Bingo. Emmets are equipped with a black
Yeah.
box. Please find it.
Кидает в море. Какой? Не резнул.
I have the box, but it's all locked up.
Really? Must have changed
Подожди,
the
подожди.
equipment because I have no information about a key.
Where did you even get a catalogue of their gear from, sir? And anyway, it doesn't matter. What should I do?
1 second. I need to think. Don't know if this can help. But the Alliance labels black boxes as data loggers. Eureka! Cable access. Look for something resembling a socket, a plug.
I think I have something like that.
Then you can connect to the probe's brain there. And presto.
Won't work. These inputs are not compatible with Commonwealth plugs.
From the outside, our equipment is
Yeah.
done, but inside we have the same guts, so to speak. The cable on the back of the box should already fit.
Same guts, hey? Just like with humans. Okay, it's in.
Just a moment. Well done, Doctor. I'm receiving a signal.
So, what now?
You can finally rest. It'll take me a while to dig through all the records.
Классно.
The rover was connected to a base.
The one from the flight.
Most probably.
Ну вот. Корм кошакам задерживают.
No one is transmitting from the base. On the other channels, all I hear is static.
The storm must be causing interference. I'd suggest you lie down. The storm's raging.
I'm going to sleep now.
Пи.
Not good. Break.
Опять.
Wait. Astrogator, can you explain to me what I'm hearing right now?
This is a recording from the rover. The Alliance has apparently broken the encryption of our radio channel.
Oh, bollocks. So what do we do?
We need to change the frequency and encryption key.
What's the point? As soon as you give me a new channel, they will overhear us and change it as well.
Just look at the probe's brain.
B? What's with...
All you have to do is watch it closely. I'm switching now. Waiting for you to join.
Oh, I see. The new frequency is... Okay, the channel is active. Now the encryption key. The first 3 digits of the cipher are...
Помните, да? Ну, уже и забыл. Нашел.
8.
The next is...
И что, и как?
2.
Да,
1.
да.
4.
Yes, sir?
I'm here.
Well done. That should buy us some time.
So, how should we continue?
Don't you need more time to rest?
I do. But there's no way I'm going to sleep now. Besides, nothing's stopping me anymore. The storm has subsided.
All right. Let's not risk evacuating directly from the city. Should be safer outside its perimeter. I took the liberty of looking through the photos of the nearby area. Everything north and east of your location looks relatively safe.
So, should I go back to the ship?
That's an odd question. Of course you should come back. Now even more than ever. Very concerned for your safety, Doctor.
No need to be. I'm fine.
Фух.
Понял, удаляю канал.
Они очень много болтают. Невозможно слово вставить. О, кат-сцена. Вот это я люблю. А, нет, ладно. Это не кат-сцена. Но красиво.
party is no longer visible. We need to decide what to do next. Dragonfly, over. Are you there?
Yes, please excuse me. I was in the infirmary. Is the coast clear?
Yep, all clear.
Good. Give me a moment. I'm looking at the satellite images.
Have you checked on Koval, by any chance?
Yes, among other things.
And? How is he?
He's stable.
But?
There are no buts, Doctor. You'll see him soon. All right, I've got it. Sector AZ-25... Let's say AZ-2504. Please check if it's fit to land.
А, мы выходим, да? Пешком иду, ладно. А красиво.
But I should check this place first.
Пока не совсем понимаю, что делать.
Like I said, it looks good. Clear opening, flat terrain.
Excellent. Please go there while I prepare the lander. I'll just pack Artie inside.
So that's it. You're taking me to the Dragonfly. We're flying away from him for good.
We have no other choice, Doctor. At this stage of the mission, we can only minimize losses. You understand that, don't you?
I wasn't keen on this mission from the start. We were supposed to return a long time ago. And that's what I want. I want all of us to return home, dead or alive.
Please remember, we have just one lander left. As commander, I must first ensure your safe return. Only then I'll send Artie with other tasks.
Мы не будем рисковать.
Has a lander taken off?
Yes, a second ago. Threshold of 18,000.
The line's breaking up. Can you hear me?
Давай, ляпни мне в голову, ладно?
What's happening?
I've lost control of the lander. Do you see it?
Just a sec. I have to get off. It hasn't yet pierced the cloud cover. There it is. Oh no. Flying too fast. It's going to shut.
Jasper, status. What's the lander's condition?
I don't know. All I see is a thick plume of smoke. But considering the speed it hit the ground at, I
don't understand how it happened. I checked it thoroughly. It's fully functional. Couldn't have been an accident. I don't believe it.
I'm gonna check what's left of it. No.
Calm down. Breathe.
I'm gonna die here. And for what? I saved no one. No one.
Jasna, snap out of it. That's an order. We can't give up just yet. We'll find
Да,
a way.
легко сказать.
Get you out of there, even if it's the last thing I do.
It's all about those damned orders with you. I don't give a shit about your orders, sir. Can you hear me, Novik? I don't give a shit.
finished, Doctor? Did it help?
A bit.
Так, я предлагаю на этой прекрасной грустной ноте закончить на сегодня. Я подустала. Я надеюсь, это была контрольная точка. Выход.
Я сих пор, сука, нет.
Всем спасибо. Всем до свидания.
И труп